Okay, so you clicked on the record video, and we're going to talk a little bit about what is on the Capturespace application, so you can kind of get an idea of how it records the videos and what's on the video and what to do with the files. So you're taking a look at my desktop here, and we have the Kaltura Capturespace Desktop Recorder application pulled up. And within the Record tab, there are a couple different options here for you to record different particular lectures, videos, webcam, so on. So the top one that we're going to talk about is presentations and lectures. So when I click on that, it's going to open up the Capturespace on my computer. You'll notice the first thing over here on the right-hand side, there's a webcam that's up at the top. That's my integrated webcam. Hello, on my laptop. Then there's a screen capture, so anything that's going on my screen will be captured there. And then if you take a look over here to the left-hand side, there's some recording options. So integrated webcam, this is going to allow you to choose what webcam you want to record. None if you don't want to put your face on the recording. You can change the resolution of your webcam if you'd like. I recommend just sticking with the 480 or the 720 and not really using anything in the more options section. They're a bit more complicated and some PCs, some Macs, some different computers don't like some of those options. So you're pretty safe with the 480 or the 720. Here we can select a monitor, so if you have secondary monitors or a secondary camera, you can put it in here. And the same for this third option here. So if you have multiple cameras, multiple monitors, you can select where you want those to go from here. Then you've got your screen capture section, so 720 or 1080. I recommend sticking with the 720 simply because that's the highest resolution that the other ones will allow, and it kind of gives you a more even video. But if you're not really interested in the video, you're more concerned with what they're looking at on the PowerPoint, or perhaps a picture of some kind, then yeah, you can increase the resolution at that point to the highest, which is 1080. So here it's going to say, what are you going to be displaying? So we've got my primary display. If I were to have a PowerPoint that I wanted to show, I can turn on the presentation section, and then I can browse for a file. So I'm going to come in here to my documents folder, and I've got a PowerPoint here that I can open up. Actually, I'm going to go with this one. There we go. Okay, so it's uploaded that PowerPoint into my presentation section. So rather than actually having to share my entire screen, it's just going to open up the presentation, and it works just like a PowerPoint. So if you use your arrow keys, it'll go left, right, forward to the next slide, and so on. And you can use any one of the animations that are built into PowerPoint. Everything will work just like you're in slideshow view of your PowerPoint presentation. So I'm going to turn that off. I'll go back to my desktop. And then the last option down here at the bottom is sound, and that is what's being recorded audio. So if you notice here, I've got my Blue Snowball microphone. I really like this mic. Any one of the Blue brand microphones, I highly recommend them. They're USB compatible. They sound great. They work very well for any kind of lecture or video lecture like we're doing here. So we'll select that. I do recommend staying away from the default or the built-in computer microphones, simply because the audio on those, they're not that great. They really aren't. But if that's all you got, then that's all you got to work with. But I do recommend going out and spending $50 and getting one of these Blue Snowball microphones, or Blue Yeti is the next step up, and that's about $100. Okay. So those are the different options. Once you've got everything selected and you're happy with the way your screen looks and you're ready to start presenting, you pop down here to the lower right and you press record, and off you go. Okay, so that is presentation and lectures. The other options here are pretty similar. So we've got screen, and webcam. With screen, that is just going to capture what is on your desktop. And if you have multiple monitors, then there will be multiple selections here that you can select from. You can choose either the full screen, or you can select a specific area to display. And with this option, there is no webcam. It's just whatever's on your screen and the audio that you speak. Okay, option 3, screen and webcam. So it's the exact same thing as screen, only in this particular case, You can add a webcam, so select your monitor you're going to display, whether you want the full monitor or a specific area, and then once you make those selections and press record, you're going to see a webcam pop up, and I'll show you here. It'll pop up in the upper right corner, and with this webcam you can kind of drag this around to anywhere on the screen that you like, and right now it's recording my webcam, my voice, and whatever I've got on the desktop. So I'm going to stop that real quick. Okay, so now we have the next two options, webcam and then voice. So with webcam, it does not project any screen image, it's just your webcam and audio. And then voice, no webcam, no screen, it's just an audio recording of whatever it is that you have to say, a lecture, audio lecture of some kind. Okay, so once you have all of your files recorded, they are stored in your library, and we're going to be talking about that in the file management section of the training. You have the option to upload those directly to Kaltura, and we're going to be talking about that in the upload section of the training. So I urge you to take a look at those other sections. As always, you can click on the little puzzle icon up here to do a hands-on learning experience of the Capturespace Desktop Recorder. I hope you find this helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.